Hi, I'm Jeremy Ruston. I'm Head of Open Source Innovation at BT, and I'm also the founder and, the centre of a project called Tiddlywiki, which is an open source wiki that lots of people use around the planet.
Can you tell us more about it?
Tiddlywiki is an unusual wiki because it doesn't need a server, which turns out that means that for a bunch of people who are used to wikis that are wiki-shaped, it's a very unusual beast. But it means that for end users, you can use it on your own without having to sign up for a service and completely independently. So your content stays yours, stays on your machine, but it's still open and cross-platform, so you can share with anybody else. And it's infinitely adaptable, so there's a whole kind of community and industry of people who've changed Tiddlywiki to do a whole load of different things.
How is it written?
It's all written in JavaScript, so it takes advantage of some weird browser tricks that let you save changes to a local file whilst you're loaded locally, if you see what I mean, off of the computer. But it means the entire thing in one file. You get the JavaScript that animates it, that makes it run, the CSS that determines how it looks, and the HTML actual content that you write, and that's all mashed together in one file.
So who wrote it?
I wrote it all myself originally, but as is the way of these things, I've subsequently been helped by hundreds of amazingly talented people in the Tiddlywiki community who kind of saw something that was interesting about it and gathered together and have helped out. And now Tiddlywiki is in fact owned by an independent foundation in the US, so that it's kind of established common ownership, so that both me and my current role at BT and people elsewhere in the planet can work on it completely confident that it's free and will remain so.
And what have you planned for it in the future?
We're going to change the world slowly. So I think that the world is a very central world in which we live, and there's a move towards more and more centralisation. We rely more and more on centralised services, and Tiddlywiki is one of a small number of tools that empowers people at the edges of the network to remain in control. And I think even though an individual doing something at the edge of the network may be interesting, as millions of people start to do things on the edge of the network, I think it can fundamentally unbalance the current business models that we have on the internet.
Excellent. Thank you ever so much. It's brilliant.
Cheers. Thank you.